Well, folks, welcome back to Sunrise Park in Remsen, Iowa. War Eagle Conference softball here on Fuller Digital Solutions. West Sioux is batting here in the top of the third inning with a 3-1 lead. They have 2 on with nobody out. Avery Coyle started off the top of the third with a walk, and Mia Danielson singles. So Addison Decker's up to the plate. She walked and scored the first Falcon run back in the second, so no official at bat. We missed the bottom of the second inning because of our technical trouble. Here's a swing and a foul by Deckers, and the count is 0-2. In that bottom of the second for Remsen St. Mary's, Carmody Rickey singled, Sydney Schrader sacrificed, Hallie Gallus grounded out, and Tori Gallus struck out. So the Hawks, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left in the bottom of the second as we try to catch you up on what's been going on. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Deckers up hot, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So again, folks, thanks for your patience, and hopefully we'll stick around. Adam Morse, our producer, says it's a bandwidth issue. Couldn't tell you from Sunday what that is. Here's a swing and a foul toward the West Sioux dugout, and the count is still 1-2 to Addison Deckers. Eliana Van Nort is waiting on deck. Avery Coyle, before walking to start this inning, had doubled and was left at second in the first. Mia Danielson had grounded out to short to end the first. She's on first after a single. And here's a wild pitch that will advance the runners. So Coyle is at third. Danielson is at second. I believe. Nope, that is Coyle running for herself. I thought they might have a courtesy runner for her. 2-2 pitch, swing and a foul, and Addison Deckers wearing out Marina Cronin, staying alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-1, West Sioux here in the top of the third inning. Runners at second and third with nobody out. The Falcons with a 2-run lead. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul, out of play, still 2-2. So Avery Coyle at third, Mia Danielson at second for West Sioux with nobody out. Here in the top of the third, a 2-run West Sioux lead, 3-1 over Remsen St. Mary's. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 1 away. That is strikeout number 4 for Marina Cronin, 1 away in the West Sioux third for Eliana Van Nort, who struck out swinging back in the second. She's 0 for 1. Are we still on, Adam? All right, so far, he says. All right. So now, 1 out with runners at second and third for West Sioux. Cronin to the line in the pitch. Low, ball 1. And Marina Cronin through 2 1/3 innings is leaving stuff a little low. The 1-0, there's a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So 2 on, 1 out, top of the third, 2-run lead for West Sioux, 3-1 over Remsen St. Mary's. And the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runners at second and third for the Falcons, a 3-1 West Sioux lead over Remsen St. Mary's. War Eagle Conference softball here on Fuller Digital Solutions. 1-2 pitch, swing and a foul. And an audible gasp as, the softball found contact. All right. Cronin still ahead in the count. 1-2 to Van Noort. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, strike three, as Eliana just swung, and the ball hadn't even reached the plate yet. That is strikeout number 5 for Marina Cronin. 2 down in the West Sioux third for Addison Popkin, who reached on an error, reached second on an error, and then came around to score on the 2-out, 2-run single by Cassie Koopmans in the second. And here's the ball through the legs of Hallie Gallus, and a run will score on a pass ball. Advancing to third, Mia Danielson. It's now 4-1 in favor of West Sioux with 2 outs here. A 1-0 count on Allison Popkin. So Marina Cronin looking to get out of any more trouble here. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Popkin. Swing and a drive, and it is caught by the right fielder, Tori Gallus, to retire the side. But West Sioux adds to their lead. 1 run. We go to the bottom of the third in War Eagle Conference softball. West Sioux 4, Remsen St. Mary's 1 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
The West Sioux Falcons in 18, 5-4 in the War Eagle Conference. Remsen St. Mary's at 17-4, 7-2 in the War Eagle Conference. In Iowa with the new rankings coming up tomorrow. But the Hawks, well, as we go to the bottom of the third, need to get some things straightened out, especially offensively and a little bit defensively. Claire Schrader will lead it off for the Hawks. The number 9 hitter, the center fielder, right-handed hitter wearing number 16, batting .200, 1 home run, 11 RBIs, 9 hits on the season. So Addison Deckers back in the third as a strike, and it's 0-1. Top of the order, Maya Bunkers, Carly Ortman to follow here for Remsen St. Mary's in the bottom of the third.
1-2.
Try it. All right, folks, 0-2 to Amaya Topi. Here's a pop-up right side, and that will fall in for a 1-out hit. Amaya Topi hit it in between second baseman Brittany Johnson and right fielder Tori Gallus.
Short right field.
4-1. West Sioux over Remsen St. Mary's here in the top of the fourth. That is hit number 4.
Great job, Marina. Keep it up. Let's
for
go.
the Falcons. Here's the top of the order, and Cassie Koopmans, who is the star of the show for the Falcons so far, struck out swinging in the first. A 2-out, 2-run single in the third. And West Sioux led 3-1 after 1.5 innings. Here's the pitch missing inside to Koopmans for ball 1. Again, folks, apologize for the technical difficulties. Adam Morris is working hard, folks. Don't think he just sets up a camera and just sits there. Cronin with the 1-0, low. Here goes a runner to second, and the throw not in time. Stolen base for Amaya Topit. So, a runner at second for West Sioux, and 1 out, and the count to Cassie Koopmans at the top of the Falcon order is 2 balls and no strikes with 1 out. Cronin with the 2-0, 3-0 the count. So a step out by Koopmans, now a step back in. Marina Cronin, some rhythm here. She has struck out 6. But she trails in the game 4-1. There's a pitch for a strike on 3-0. It's now 3. How we doing, Adam? Well, we're giving it the old college try, folks. The 3-1, ball 4, 2 on with 1 out. That is walk number 3 given up by Marina Cronin of Remsen St. Mary's. So runners at first and second with only 1 out, and a 4-1 West Sioux lead for Emily Hulshoff, who is 0 for 2 with a ground out to third, and then Carmody Ricky, as a bunt try, is fouled at the plate for ball 1, or for strike 1. Hulshoff popped one up to Carmody Ricky, who came up the line, made a great catch to end the top of the second inning, but not after West Sioux scored 3 to take a 3-1 lead at the time. The 1 strike pitch, and that missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 2 on with 1 out. Here's the 1-1 pitch and a bunt, a beauty. Picked up, throw to first in time. Sacrifices made. Hulshoff sacrifices 1-3 for out number 2. Amaya Topi goes to third, and Cassie Koopmans goes to second. Here's Avery Coyle. Avery doubled in the first, walked and scored the 4th West Sioux run, and she is being intentionally walked. So that is the 4th walk given up by Cronin, but again, this one intentional. So a force at any base, and here's Mia Danielson. Danielson grounded out to short to end the first, singled in her last at bat in the third. 4-1, West Sioux here in the top of the 4th. And the pitch. Swing and a pop-up on the ground, taken. A throw to home in time to retire the side. So West Sioux has the bases loaded with 2 outs but failed to score. A 1-2 play to end the inning. So in the inning, for West Sioux, no runs on 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 3 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Remsen St. the moment here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen. When you've experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust Fish Funeral Home and Monument during their life. At Fish Funeral Home and Monument, we pride ourselves on serving families in Remsen and the surrounding areas with. Visit us online at fishfh.com or call 712-786-2333. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monuments, Remsen.
All righty, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Again, Remsen St. Mary's needing to get things going offensively. They kept West Sioux off the board in the top of this inning. Anna Conover will lead it off, the designated player. Grounded out to short in her first at-bat back in the first. Carmody Ricky and Sydney Schrader here in the bottom of the 4th as West Sioux leads 4-1. Conover will take a strike, and it's 0-1. Addison Decker's in the circle. There's a swing and a miss at a rising fastball. It's a dandy pitch by Deckers. 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. Waiting on deck. So Conover with a step out, now a step back in. Decker's right back. Here's a swing and a drive to center field, and it's over the head of Claire Schrader for extra bases. Anna Conover will be held to a single as the center fielder, Cassie Koopmans, gets it back in right away. So third, Remsen St. Mary's to get going offensively. I think you know the answer. We'll be back as the Hawks trail the Falcons 4-1 here going into the bottom of the fifth on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Score big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
All right, we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. West Sioux 4, Remsen St. Mary's 1. Tori Gallus, Claire Schrader, top of the order, Maya Bunkers. So 8, 9, and 1 for the Hawks. Trying to get something going offensively against Addison Deckers of West Sioux, and she will fire a strike to Tori Gallus, and it's 0-1. Tori struck out swinging to end the second. Tori coming in batting .297, no home runs, 7 RBIs, 11 hits on the season. And now the count to Tori is 0-2. And like we've said before, Allison Deckers is dealing. And here's a ground ball off the bat, and the throw to first in time. Emily Hulshoff to Molly Hulshoff. Tori Gallus is out 6-3 for out number 1 of the Remsen St. Mary's fifth. Here's the center fielder Claire Schrader, who struck out swinging in her first at bat in the third. And now a pinch hitter, Bella Arns, right-handed hitter wearing number 4. Coming in, she's batting .250, no home runs, no RBIs, 1 hit on the season. So again, Bella Arns will out and nobody on. 4-1 West Sioux here in the bottom of the fifth. And the first offering to Bella misses for ball 1. Top of the order, Maya Bunkers waiting on deck. The 1-0, swing and a bouncer to short. Knocked down by Hulshoff. To Hulshoff, and there's 2 down. So Bella Arns grounds out 6-3 for out number 2. And here comes the top of the order and Maya Bunkers. Maya flew out to right in the first, walked, forced at second in the third. And the pitch by Deckers, and it's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. If there's one thing consistent about Addison tonight, she is getting that first pitch for a strike on a consistent basis. Here's the 0-1 missing for a 1-ball, 1-strike count. 2 down, nobody on in the Remsen St. Mary's fifth. 4-1 Falcons. Here's a ground ball, base hit up the middle. Maya Bunkers with a 2-out single. That is hit number 4 for the Hawks. And here comes Carly Ortman. Carly has grounded out to short, reached on a fielder's choice. She is 0 for 2. Four hits for West Sioux, but West Sioux with a 4-1 lead here in the bottom of the fifth inning. The pitch by Deckers. Swing and a bouncer. Base hit. Back-to-back singles by Maya Bunkers and Carly Ortman. Remsen St. Mary's has got something cooking with runners at second and third with 2 outs as time is called. Carly Ortman will be run for. Octavia Gallus, number 21, will run at first base for Carly Ortman. And Brittany Johnson, who homered to left in the bottom of the first and grounded out to short, is next up to the plate. 4-1 West Sioux over Remsen St. Mary's. And dare I say, this game could change on a swing of the bat. The pitch by Deckers. Low, ball 1, and I think Addison Deckers heard me. Runners at second and third for Remsen St. Mary's with 2 out, and the 1-0 by Deckers. Missing for ball 2, 2-0 the count. So obviously Addison Deckers has not given really anything. Well, there's a strike as soon as I say it. Not given her anything good. That was good. Now the count is 2 balls and 1 strike with Anna Conover waiting on deck. The 2-1 inside ball 3. 3-1 the count. Again, Maya Bunkers is at second. Octavia Gallus running at first. There's a strike on the inside corner to Brittany Johnson, and now the count full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runners at first and second. Traveling time for the Hawks at first and at second base. The payoff by Decker, swing and a pop-up. Moving in is Koopman. She will make the catch to retire the side to end a possible rally for Remsen St. Mary's. Brittany Johnson flies to center for out number 3 in the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We go to the 6th. It's West Sioux 4, Remsen St. Mary's 1 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Enjoy your independence at Bavarian Meadows Assisted Living in Remsen, Iowa. We offer safe, comfortable, relaxing accommodations to our residents and an independent lifestyle with assistance in personal care and daily support services. Individual apartments are designed to maintain resident independence with dignity, privacy, and respect. Residents can furnish their apartment with their own cherished items. Independence, with help when you need it. Bavarian Meadows Assisted Living, Remsen, Iowa.
We go to the top of the 6th inning. West Sioux 4 and Remsen St. Mary's 1. Folks, again, we apologize for our off and on technical problems. We hope you'll hang in there with us as West Sioux is brewing an upset here at Sunrise Park in Remsen tonight. Isabel Ortiz, Amaya Topit, top of the order, Cassie Koopmans will face Marina Cronin. So Cronin, and the first pitch at the top of the 6th to Ortiz, missing for ball 1. Ortiz has struck out twice, swinging in the 2nd, looking in the 4th. Marina Cronin with 6 strikeouts, 4 walks. Here's the 1-0, swing and a foul, 1 ball and 1 strike. 4-1, West Sioux over Remsen St. Mary's here in the top of the 6th. West Sioux scored 3 in the 2nd by Brittany Johnson in the 1st. And a comebacker to Marina Cronin, over to first to Carly Ortman, 1 up, 1 down. 4 in a row retired by Marina Cronin, 1 away in the West Sioux 6th for Amaya Topit, who was hit by a pitch and scored in the 2nd, singled, and was thrown out at home to end the 4th. West Sioux here, 1 up and 1 down for the Falcons here in the top. Our game about an hour and 13 minutes old. Again, our producer, Adam Morse, doing his best. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning here at Sunrise Park in Remsen, Iowa, in War Eagle Conference softball. It's West Sioux 4 and Remsen St. Mary's 1. Anna Conover to lead it off, and the first offering from Addison Deckers of West Sioux is over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Anna has grounded out to short, singled in her last at bat in the 4th. Here's a swing and a foul, and it's 0-2. Remsen St. Mary's with 5 hits. So does West Sioux, but West Sioux made the Hawks pay 3 runs in the 2nd, aided by only 1 hit, a walk, a hit batsman, and 3 big errors. And now the count 1-2 to Conover. Carmody Rickey and Sydney Schrader to follow. Heart of the order, 4, 5, and 6 for the Hawks, desperately trying to get some offense going. Here's a pitch missing for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Again, with the new rankings coming out tomorrow, Remsen St. Mary's, number 15 in 1A. 2-2 pitch, swinging a drive right field, and Topi can't catch up with it all the way to the fence. Anna Conover will motor into second with a stand-up leadoff double here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that is the second extra base hit for the Hawks tonight. Brittany Johnson, as you'll remember, homered in the first to give Remsen St. Mary's a 1-0 lead at the time. And here's Carmody Ricky. Ricky singled, left at third in the second, reached on a fielder's choice, left at second in the fourth. And there's a strike, and it's 0-1. Sydney Schrader waiting on deck. 1 strike pitch, swing and a screamer, but foul. By about, I'd say, 1.5 feet, and the count is 1 strike. Or is it 0-2? 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Anna Conover at second for the Hawks in the pitch. Swinging a pop-up down the right field line, foul. And it's still 0-2 to Carmody Ricky. Addison Deckers has given up 1 run on 6 hits. She has struck out 2 and walked only 1. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Addison Deckers ready. The 1-2 to Ricky, and another screamer, but again foul, just outside of third. And the count is still 1-2 to Carmody Ricky. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up left side, but this one they're not going to get to. Conover will come around third to score. Here goes Ricky for 3. A RBI triple for Carmody Ricky. And Remsen St. Mary's has scored for the first time since the homer by Brittany Johnson in the first, an RBI triple by Carmody Ricky. And it's now 4-2, and time is called. As head coach Caitlin Lockhurst out to have a battery and infield meeting with the Falcons. So the second extra base hit of the inning, the third for Remsen St. Mary's. Like we said, they were up 1-0, trailed 4-1, just could not string things together. Well, a double by Conover and an RBI triple by Ricky, that's stringing things together. And here's Sydney Schrader, sacrificed in the second, grounded out to third in the fourth. New score, 4-2 Falcons, and here is a bunt try. Oh, and now they have, whoa, wait a second. Yep, dead ball, foul ball. Carmody Ricky was halfway between third and home and goes, oops. But it was a foul ball, so Carmody will go back to third. Here's a bouncing ball, base hit. 4-3, West Sioux leads. And still nobody out. 3 hits in a row, 8 in the game for Remsen St. Mary's, as the Hawks will score Ricky from third. RBI single by Sydney Schrader, and here's Hallie Gallus. Hallie 0 for 2 with a ground out to third and a ground out to short. Still nobody out. As Gallus squares around to bunt, pulls the bat back, misses for ball 1. 4-3 in favor of West Sioux. Addison Popkin is playing up at third. Molly Holshaw playing up from first for the bunt. And here is a foul effort by Avery Cole. She just about had it on the foul tip. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Great effort by Avery there. All right, Gallus in. Addison Deckers has given up 2 runs on 3 hits. Here's a little looper into left field, and it is caught. A diving first out of the inning. Boy, West Sioux fans, put a star beside that one. That a little bit later. So Sidney Schrader will stay at first with now 1 out on the great catch by Koopmans in center. Here's Torrey Gallus, who's opened out to short. 4-3, Remsen St. Mary's trailing in the 6th. Here's the pitch outside, ball 1 to Torrey Gallus. Again, 5 Hawks seniors. Sidney Schrader. There's a grounder right back to the pitcher. Throw to first in time. Gallus is out 1-3 for out number 2. Sidney Schrader, who is the tying run for Remsen St. Mary's, now at second for Claire Schrader. Claire has struck out, and Bella Arns batted for her last inning. Here's a ground ball, knocked down by the shortstop, but can't make a play. Everybody is safe. It's an infield single for Claire Schrader. Now, all right, we go to the top of the 7th inning. New score, West Sioux 4, Remsen St. Mary's 4. Mia Danielson to lead it off, who's grounded out, singled, and reached on a fielder's choice. Big rally by Remsen St. Mary's in the bottom of the 6th. And they had the go-ahead run at third with a ground out to the pitcher to end the inning. Addison Deckers is waiting on deck. The 1-0. There's the strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Let's see how Marina Cronin will respond here. She has given up no runs on just 2 hits in the last 3 innings after giving up 4 runs on 3 hits in the first 3. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a fly ball left field, and making the catch, Sidney Schrader, and there's 1 away. Mia Danielson flies 1 to left for out number 1. Here comes Addison Deckers. Deckers staying in the game after coming out of the circle. So right now, Deckers not involved in the decision for West Sioux. Here is a bouncing ball and a great recovery by Brittany Johnson to get it to Ortman, and there's 2 down. Hard hit ball. Ortman deflected it, but right into the glove of Brittany Johnson, who got it to Ortman. So that is a 3-4-3 put out for out number 2. And here's Eliana Von Nort, who is 0 for 3 with a couple strikeouts and a ground out to first. 4-4 tie here in the top of the 7th. And the pitch. Low, ball 1. So the pitcher of record now for West Sioux is Emily Hulshoff, who came in from short to pitch. Here's the 1-0. Strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So Van Nort with a step out, now a step back in. Marina Cronin ready. And the 1-1 pitch. Strike, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on, top of the 7th. West Sioux 4, Remsen St. Mary's 4. As Remsen St. Mary's rallied from a 4-1 deficit to tie it in the bottom of the 6th. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a comebacker off the foot of Cronin. A throw in time. Carmody Rickey gets the carom as Van Nort is out 1-5-3 for out number 3. And for the second time in 3 innings, West Sioux is retired in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. West Sioux 4, Remsen St. Mary's 4 in War Eagle Conference softball from Fuller, Digital Solutions.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 7th here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Hang in there with us, folks. Sioux and Remsen St. Mary's. Brittany Johnson, who has homered, will take a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Brittany homered in the first, grounded out to short in the third, flew out to, and we have the defensive changes. Emily Hulshoff on for her second inning of relief. Addison Deckers goes to second after being in the circle. Mia Danielson goes from second to short. Those are the defensive changes with Hulshoff, Emily Hulshoff, in the circle. And now the count 3-1 to Brittany Johnson. Anna Conover, who got the rally started for Remsen St. Mary's with a double to lead off the bottom of the 6th, waiting on deck. There's the strike, and it's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Brittany Johnson. It was a 3-run, 5-hit bottom of the 6th that tied the game. Is at first in the form of Brittany Johnson.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
All right. Well, folks, we've had technical trouble all night long, but it was worth it in the end. Right, Adam Morse? Yes, it was. As we apologize for those technical difficulties, but we were able to bring you an exciting comeback by the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th and 7th innings to win over West Sioux by the final of 5-4. So the Falcons fall to 9-19. They do have one more regular season game coming up tomorrow night. They are now 5-5 in the War Eagle Conference. Remsen St. Mary's on senior night as they honored Carly Ortman, Brittany Johnson, Anna Conover, Sydney Schrader, and Tori Gallus. Ends the regular season at 18-4, 8-2 in the War Eagle Conference. Now they wait to see the outcome of the Galen Catholic Hinton game. Hinton coming in at 7-2 in the War Eagle Conference. If Galen Catholic can get Hinton, Remsen St. Mary's would have second place in the War Eagle Conference all by themselves behind Akron Westfield, who was 10-0 coming into tonight's game. All right, here are the totals. For West Sioux, they scored 4 runs, and they did it on 4 hits. They only had 1 error, and they had 8 left on base. Taking the loss in relief was Emily Hulshoff. Came in for Addison Deckers, but gave up 3 out of the 4 runs that Remsen St. Mary had in the 7th inning. So Emily Hulshoff for West Sioux. For West Sioux, 2 singles, 2 runs batted in. Avery Coyle, the catcher, had a double and a run scored. Mia Danielson with a single. Addison Deckers with a run scored. Addison Popkin with a run scored. And Amaya Topit had a single, 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, 8 left for West Sioux. Emily Hulshoff takes the loss. For Remsen St. Mary's, 5 runs. And I didn't even add up the bottom of the 7th inning, so in the bottom of the 7th, it was 1 run on 2 hits and 2 left on base. All that fast anymore. So Remsen St. Mary's, 5